Why is my skincare routine not working? I use the right product, I exfoliate, I do masking, I do double cleansing, but yet the breakout keep coming. So in today's video, we are going to find the real culprit, which is your gut and your hormones. So keep watching. You know what? I really have to tell you this. If your gut is inflamed and your hormones are imbalanced, even the right products are not going to help you. Let me help break down this for you so that you understand. So, if you have bloating, if you have mood swings, if you have acne on your jawline or on your chin, which means there is a problem and we need to fix it internally. Let me say this. If you have an acne on your jawline or on your chin around your periods, it's an hormonal issue. If you have bloating, irregular cycles, and PCOS symptoms, again, it's an hormonal issue. Acne that pops out once you have like a dairy product or if you've had like antibiotics, then it's a gut issue. If you have sugar cravings, you have mood swings and fatigue, then this is a gut plus hormonal issues. If this sounds like you, then stop blaming your cleansers and start looking inwards because we need to fix things inside. Our gut has trillions of bacteria, like काफी सारे bacteria होते हैं. So when it's healthy, it supports your immune system, balances your hormone and keeps inflammation low. But when it's not due to antibiotics, due to stress and also poor diet, it can actually trigger leaky guts and chronic inflammation, which often shows up on your face. Some gut fix tips. Number one, have fermented food as much as possible. It will really help. Number two, incorporate a lot of fiber in your diet. It could be your fruits, your vegetable. Try and focus on the oranges, the greens, the reds. You have to incorporate all of these colors when it comes to fiber. It will really help you, like spinach, kale, and oranges, and then pear, apples, pomegranate, anything that you find in the market based on the season. Get your hands on it. It will really help to fix your gut. Cut down on your sugar if possible because it feeds your bad bacteria. Now we have good bacteria and bad bacteria. Both of them are equally important to fight against all the disease that's going on inside, to fight against everything that is going on inside. But more you feed sugar to your body, it is going to be consumed by bad bacteria and you're just going to feed them. So don't do that. Cut down on your sugar. Add a good source of probiotics, especially a good quality post antibiotic. Now you would think, like, how does hormone impact our skin and how does this help to clear our skin, right? So your hormones like estrogen, progesterone, and also cortisol, by the way, have a high impact on your skin. So if any of these hormones are imbalanced, then it is going to show up on your skin for sure. When you see any of these hormones imbalanced, you're going to find your skin super oily, super dry, flaky, acne prone, and lot more inflammation that's going on your skin. Now, how do we support our hormones? Number one, sleep well, sleep for sound 7 to 8 hours. Very important. This will help prepare your body. It is very crucial. You have to leave your digital products aside and give yourself a good 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Number two is reduce caffeine and try and manage your stress. Extremely important. The more stressful you are, it is going to show up on your skin, especially the dark circles that are there. It all happens because of the caffeine and because of stress. So make sure that you manage that very well. Track your cycles to understand your hormone patterns. See if you get regular periods, how much duration of the cycle it is, what happens during the cycle. It is very important to know your body so that you can track it and then understand how we need to fix it. So track your cycle every single month. Next up, you have to practice seed cycling. Now, this is very fun, but you have to be very careful when you're doing it. So, your first half of the cycle, you can have flax seeds and pumpkin seeds, and the other half of the cycle, you can have sesame seeds and sunflower seeds. I've made like a detailed video on seed cycling, so I'll just put it right here so that you can go here or here, or you can go and watch that on what it does and how you should be consuming all of these. Very important. So, go see that. Always remember that when your skin is super inflamed, you really have to take it slow. Use gentle products. Don't get me wrong, but skincare does matter, but products play like a supporting actor role. Everything that you do inside is going to help and going to show outside. If everything inside is like inflamed and your hormones are imbalanced, there is a leaky gut or there's an issue with the gut, it is not going to show up on your face. You really have to work hard internally to see that glowy and clear skin on your face, and it'll all make sense. Use gentle cleanser, use soothing products which will help to calm your skin. Make sure that you don't over exfoliate and use a lot of high percentage of AHAs and BHAs. Keep it very simple. Make sure that you have all the greens, all the oranges, all the reds, and all different kind of foods, so that it heals you from inside. It is very crucial to have good amount of C's, good amount of fiber. Fiber will really help to calm your body from inside. It is something that has to be more in percentage. When you place your lunch or your dinner plate, your about 60 to 70% of your plate should be filled with veggies, and then comes your protein, and then your complex carbohydrate. But don't do it other way around, because it is not going to help. In general, leave the skincare part. Even in life, this should be your ratio, because then it is not going to help. Even I had a ton of acne on my skin. I'm going to post a picture right here if I find one. I had acne on my neck, on my chin, on my forehead, on my cheeks, near my nose. All of my face were full of acne, and just look at it right now. I have no products that I've put right now, no makeup products that I've put, and this is something my skin actually looks like, and I'm very, very happy. I have actually cut down on, dairy completely. I consume non-veg very, very occasionally. And yeah, I have cut down on a lot of food. I don't even remember when was the last time that I went to KFC or McDonald's, because I used to have their mixed spicy burger like so much. Like every other day I used to have their burgers. I love their burgers so much. But it has been about 9 months that I've not consumed unprocessed food, fried foods at all. But it's just about you taking care of yourself. If you take it super seriously, it is going to heal. Your face is going to heal. So just take care of your body, because at the end of the day, it's you who have to present yourself, and you want to look good for yourself, right? So yeah, that was about it. I just thought, let me just speak and share and tell you the basics, because there's a lot of videos outside that you can go and check it out. But I really wanted to keep it simple, because we speak about skincare, but I also want to talk about the internal thing that I do, because it's not about the supplying products on your face. That is a part of it, and like I said, it's supporting actor and actress, but it is not the main thing. Everything starts on what you consume and not what you apply on your skin. So take care of your hormones, take care of your gut, and everything will fall in place. And yes, I think I've spoken a lot, and I'll see you in my next video. If you have any feedback, any comments, put that in the comment section below, and I would love to give it a read. If you have any question, put that there again. And yeah, bye bye. Love, love.